It's not always like this. This was super lucky. We thought we were going to an average basic garage sale and we got the surprise of a lifetime. What's going on, guys? It's me and Zena, and as you can see, there's a bunch of clothing.
Plethora.
Yes, plethora, huge word.
Word of the day.
All the way around behind Zena. Clothing.
Don't ask me to spell it.
Yeah, right. Tons and tons of shirts, and you guys really can't see. There is actually a 6-foot table right here. You can see a few things here. 6-foot table with a whole bunch of stuff on it as well. So
basically, we got really excited about an
estate sale
that we went to.
Supposed to be a garage sale, but turned out to be an estate sale, so we were pleasantly surprised.
We were not gonna go sourcing at all this last weekend.
What day was it? Saturday? I think it was Saturday.
Yeah,
Saturday morning. Zena said, "Hey, I found a sale that is estate clean out, and everything's supposed to be $1. Let's go check it out." Yeah, it was pretty lame. We spent $13, and we probably shouldn't have spent any money there, honestly. But
so after
we were kind of grasping, I guess. But
yeah, after we left there on the way home, I spotted a yard sale sign. I'm like, hey, let's go check this out. We rolled up there, and they had an old Harley sitting out front that was pretty beat up. And
purple with flames all over it.
Flat tire.
It was pretty cool, yeah, but it had the back tire was pancake flat.
And you could tell it had been laid down.
Yeah, it was still a really cool bike, but we were like, ooh, motorcycle, that's cool. And
so, we jumped out and started looking around, and we noticed people were going inside, so we asked if it was inside too. She's like, yes, it was inside. Come to find out, their father passed away, and basically they were trying to get the house cleared out as quick as possible so that they can move into it. The family had already gone through and took a bunch of items that they wanted to keep from
like
the father.
Keepsakes and stuff.
Yeah, stuff like that. So we started going inside the house, and man, it was a lot of digging through boxes and closets, and
they had already gone through stuff for themselves, so they had just made piles. It was complete chaos. They did tell us later that he had quite a bit of stuff to begin with, and that they had a hard time getting through the house as it was. But so the first thing that we happened upon was
a stack of t-shirts.
Yeah, at the end of the kitchen was a little small area that was used as a laundry room, and there was a whole bunch of t-shirts just laid on this. Was it like a table or something? Up against the window. Pretty much. Well, there was a little something by the window, but there was just t-shirts everywhere. And we started looking, and Zena's like, ooh, look, a Harley shirt. And I was like, oh, cool. We started digging, and we're finding we were to 15 or 20 shirts. And I said, I'm going to go see how much they even want. We'll see if we can do a bundle deal. And so I went back outside and asked the lady outside, and I said, honestly, we'll probably buy quite a few shirts from you. If you want to do make a bag and make a deal off of that, that'll be cool. And she was like, yeah, let's do that. She said, go find everything you want. We'll find you some bags or something. And her brother came in with a small roll of bags that was probably 9-10 gallon bags, and we started filling them.
So yeah, we went to town. So to give you an idea of some of the stuff we got, we'll start off with what's here on the table. We got a bunch of Levi's.
A few pair of jeans. This is a vintage pair of Levi's 501s. Look at the front of these.
Skinny tall person.
Very skinny. These are a 28-32, so very skinny. These would actually probably fit a female better. But look at that, natural distressing. I love it. And they're 501s, and they're vintage, so these will probably, I don't know, I would say normally for a decent size, probably $45-50 easy, but because they're so small, we may have to sell them a little bit cheaper, but still, I'm not mad about it. There's a couple of other pair here. This is a little pair of super distressed. These are vintage also. I see the tag here. These are dated 2002, so just barely, but cutoffs. I don't know how well cutoffs will do, but good experiment. They do have a hole right there in the crotch. And then two other pair. These are a little bit more modern, but they are both distressed and worn, so also small sizes, but small people need jeans too. So 4 pair of Levi's.
Got a couple hats.
Zena found all the hats. We got this really good, I think it's good, John Deere hat. It is a Velcro, but it is K products, so still a pretty decent hat. Zena will get it cleaned up. Zena found one Harley-Davidson hat. It's just kind of a basic one. And then this one, I was excited when she found this. It's a little smashed, but this is a Marlboro Adventure Team hat. Nice Marvel logo there, spell out on the back. This is like unused, but
Steamer will get it popped up.
Yeah, Xena will get this steamed and it'll be good. I looked this up. This is one of the few things that I've looked up, and this is easy $20 here. So
we found some bandanas.
Couple of bandanas. Got a basic yellow. This guy was an OSU fan, I think. We found quite a few OSU things. Got basic skull and crossbones. Got this really cool one. This is from a bike week. Was it 2002 Biker Days in Pawhuska, Oklahoma, which is where the Pioneer woman lives. So maybe she's going to that rally. Who knows? But that's a really cool one. I like it.
I also
and then the little beanie. If you guys hear those pops, it's 4th of July while we're filming this, so our neighbors are currently out the front door popping off fireworks all of a sudden. But anyway, we got a little beanie. This is support your local outlaws. We found lots of outlaw stuff, t-shirts, all kinds of stuff.
I found 2 of these Budweiser boot steins.
We'll show them the back. It's got a really good picture on the back.
Kind of hard to see with that glare.
Get it there you go.
There you
gotta get the right tilt on it. Ring lights are a pain, but yeah, these are so cool. Y'all, hope you guys can see that all right.
2 of those.
This is a Jim Beam bottle opener.
It's metal. See that whole thing is metal.
It's like cast iron.
Did that hurt your knuckle?
No, it actually didn't hurt. It's interesting. This is Jim Beam because there is we found a ton of other stuff that was Jim Beam. We'll show you guys that here in a few. We found these in the living room. This stuff was in the living room. The 2 Budweiser boots.
These were in the kitchen.
Oh, that's right.
We first found all the t-shirts.
The Jim Beam thing, that was in the living room. And then these were in the living room, too. They almost look like trophies. They're little half-cap helmets. This one says Orange County Choppers on it. And this one says Arlen Ness Motorcycles. We picked these up because we figured somebody would like these in their man cave. So
yeah,
those are really neat. Honestly, there were bottles of alcohol everywhere in this house. So, I mean, dude was definitely a biker, and I think that he
hung out with his friends and stuff.
Yeah, he hung out with his friends a lot in bars. Like that's what bikers do. We go to a bike rally or a bike night. It's normally at a bar. So, lots of stuff that you would find in places like that, like Camel card game. It's cards and dice.
There was a lot of stuff that was Camel and
there's another Camel item
stuff, but it didn't smell like a smoker lived there.
No,
and none of the stuff is smoker stuff.
Yeah, the house, he had a lot of smoker stuff, but the house did not smell like smoke at all whatsoever. This is a really cool West Coast Choppers Coors thing. It is metal. It has a top to it. I don't know if it's I don't think it's a bank because there's no place where a plug would go, but I don't know. It's really neat. It is dated 2004, so it's not quite vintage, but also a really good man cave piece. Go ahead.
I found a couple knives. These are
Swedish, right?
Yeah, Sweden, made in Sweden, and it's like Moroccan or something. I'm not sure, but yeah, there's 2 knives.
Neither one of us can pronounce the name,
but it looks really nice, and they were made in Sweden. So
it's
take a risk on them.
Morakniv. Mora knife or something like that, but very cool. This is a little tactical bag, little small, like you could clip it to your hip or whatever. This is made by 511, so that should do pretty well. In one of the side bedrooms, like a spare bedroom or something, I found I found this in
the main bedroom.
In the main bedroom, yes, a PS3 randomly in the closet. I think that was the main bedroom because it actually had a bed.
Okay.
I don't know, but yeah. PS3, there is a game in it. This is the only PS3 game we found. No cables, no controls, so it's kind of a crapshoot. But worth the risk because we're going to tell you guys how much we paid for all this at the end, and you'll probably agree that it was worth it. I did find this WCW NES game. I found an Xbox 360 hard drive. This is all really weird because everything is a different system. Yeah. Everything's a different system, but so we never found an NES. We never found the Xbox 360.
My brother also didn't even know there was a PS3 in there.
Yeah, I found it in a dark
we were
closet.
Paying for it and walking away.
The closet that I was digging through, I had to have my flashlight on my phone.
He probably had those other systems, but he probably took them.
Or the other people may have bought them before us, so there's a chance of that. So a couple of PS2 games, so that was weird. I think we've gone. Oh, yep. This is something I grabbed this because I recognize it from when I was went to school to be an aircraft mechanic. Which, if you guys didn't know, that's what I did before I started doing YouTube and full-time reselling. So, so I knew what this was. This is a voltmeter. It's got the Leeds Craftsman brand. I did look this up. This sells all day long and relatively quickly for about $50. So this is a really good deal, and it should sell very quickly. It does work.
I found a couple of salt and pepper shakers that are from Las Vegas.
Las Vegas barrel salt and peppers.
Cool
those are cute. They're very clean. I found this in the living room. It is, it says on it Grapette family beverage. So Grapette soda, but it's actually a piggy bank. This is made this way with the little slit in the top. I'm gonna have to research this some more. It's a really creepy looking clown guy, but still really cool.
Okay, so when Jess was looking through one of the closets, she kept handing me these plastic totes full of stuff. And so one of the ones had all these ashtrays in it. Like here's a Budweiser, a couple of Coors Lights ones. This is a really nice ceramic camel one.
It's like matte finish ceramic.
Another camel one.
That one's plastic. And these are all new. These are unused. So
Jim Beam, like I said, this guy has a lot of cigarette stuff, but none of this stuff looks like it's been used for cigarettes.
This Atari one is so cool. I love the Atari one.
We got a Bud Light made in the USA.
You can tell that's older.
Coors.
This one's so cool.
And the Victory.
Oh, I hope it looks all blown out in the camera, like it looks all white. So hopefully you guys can see that. Yeah, and that was Viceroy.
Oh,
Viceroy cigarettes.
Viceroy, sorry. So anyway, I grabbed this when Jess handed it to me. She handed me several other, there's a bunch of patches in here too.
Yeah, there's a bunch of patches in here. I gotta be careful which ones I show you guys, because like these two here have potty words on them. Snitches are a dying breed. I'll just run through a few of these real quick. There's a tactical Air Force one. This one's really cool. Pre-Sturgis Rally in, I didn't realize it was Pre-Sturgis. Pre-Sturgis Rally, Cycle Haven, OK, 1999. So this was like a club getting ready to go to Sturgis for the year in 1999. Potty word. There's no life like low life. I just think that's hilarious. Where are the flashbacks I was promised? Yeah, I'm with stupid. This is from, I think, the guy may have been a member of the Outlaws. Lots of Outlaw stuff like we mentioned earlier. And then this is my favorite patch of all. Old vintage Triumph. I love the look of this. Super, super cool.
So some of those buckets had like belt buckles, pins, and keychains. I started shoving them all into one bucket. This bucket right here is filled with belt buckles, a whole bunch of pins, and a whole bunch of keychains. So here's some of the pins. Jess has already been going through all that stuff.
Yep, I've actually already listed 25 pins. This is a bag full of like old style beer, like the logo for old style beer. Hopefully you guys can see this stuff okay. This is like mixed pins, a whole bag of mixed pins. There's at least 50 pins in here, probably closer to 75. This is the Jim Beam bucket that I've been working on. Everything in here has to do with the Jim Beam Bottle Club. Got a little crab, just all kinds of stuff. Banana bender beamers. Yeah, but I listed 25 of these Jim Beam ones already today. Chimneyville, Mississippi, all kinds of stuff. And Jim Beam alone, there were 75 pins, so we got a lot of pins.
I don't know how well y'all can see this, but on this side right here is all a bunch of keychains that are all alcohol related, like Coors, Budweiser.
Yeah, there's Coors.
All kinds of fun stuff.
Jim Beam.
And on this side right here is filled with belt buckles, and there's stuff like a vintage 1982.
There you go. Harley-Davidson. And it is dated 82 on the back, like she was saying. Classic Eagle with the bar and shield.
There's probably a good 15, 20 belt buckles
Here's your one. I know you're looking for this one because I am. I think this one is really cool. I do believe the gentleman that owned it wore this one quite regularly. Support your local outlaws. Or support your outlaws. And it is leather. It's a leather wrapped belt buckle. Very, very cool.
There's a couple of snap.
Yeah, Zena found these. This is a metal snap-on. This one just says made in the USA. Chrome on solid brass. So it's solid brass. That's cool. But yeah, so snap-on tools. And then there's also this one. Zena didn't notice this one because at one point she just started grabbing anything that looked cool. This is also snap-on. This is a leather-wrapped snap-on one, so that one is really, really
I looked
neat.
at the comps on that, and that goes for about $30, $35.
Yeah, that's a really cool one. I think the metal one will do very well like that as well.
The other thing that I found in there in the front room area were these OSU cowboy boots.
They're pretty cool.
They're pretty nice.
They are a little soft over the toe, but we're going to put those in our booth so that the customer can actually see them and feel them and try them on and get a good feel for them.
Stuff? Yeah.
Yes, I did.
Move them out of the way real fast.
Oh, sure.
Here, you can talk about that set.
Okay, so we got a bunch of DVDs. We got a 5-movie collection of gangster movies. It's got American Gangster, Carlito's Way, Scarface, and a couple of others. We got the Bourne trilogy on DVD. Vamps. This is like a 4-movie series of vampires. I don't know. I think I looked that up and it was like $10 or so. I haven't looked up the rest of these. Jersey Shore, sealed first season. Look, I'm a Jersey Shore junkie, so.
She's a trash TV junkie.
Yeah, there's a chance that's going to stay in my collection because I do collect TV series. Got
There goes our profit.
Whoops. That happened. Halloween. I already have it, so we'll just sell it. This is the story behind the name Harley and the Davidsons. I actually really want to watch this. We will probably watch that before we sell it. And I think I looked that one up at the sale. It was one of the only things I looked up at the sale. We kind of just went off the instinct here because we knew what we were seeing should be pretty decent. I found these 2 box sets of James Bond movies. And I've already looked this up. I'm going to sell the 2 of these. I'm going to list them for $30 on eBay. And they do sell regularly, so that should be pretty decent.
So, who's your favorite Bond character? You guys can put that down in the comments. Who's your favorite James Bond actor?
I don't have one. I've never seen any of the movies because that's just me. What do you got over there?
Like some Sean Connery.
Bond. James Bond.
But I like the new guy better. Also over here we have this...
This is some kind of a tactical bag. We're not sure if it's like a crossbody or if it's one that actually goes around the waist and is a hip hugger because they do make those for motorcycle riders. So we're not 100% sure.
I don't think it's that because it doesn't have the one that go around the thigh.
Well, yeah, and it doesn't have, and this almost looks like something that would go over your shoulder. So it's probably a crossbody, but it's still really cool.
And then we had this blanket that...
I think we found some of the belt buckles that we found are horse riding related, so I'm thinking this may be a blanket that goes under a saddle. But still, really nice blanket.
So that's pretty much all that, and then we have all of these lovely t-shirts.
T-shirts. How many t-shirts did you count?
100.
Right, exactly 100 or just right close?
It's like 99, 100, or 101.
Okay, so we're back. Our camera got too hot and it shut itself off, so we've got it cooled down. We're going to run through the t-shirts real quick and then we'll get out of here.
So, t-shirt count, there was 102 t-shirts, 1 jean jacket, 1 vest, and 1 sweatshirt.
Yeah. Lots and lots of t-shirts. So these are some of the t-shirts that we started finding right off the bat, these Harley-Davidson t-shirts. This one stood out a little bit to us. Zena pointed out to me this kind of unique tag. Hopefully you guys can see it okay. It says, Hit Me is the brand, made in USA, and Hollowbeck, which it seems that Hollowbeck does a lot of the graphics, or used to do a lot of graphics for Harley. This one's actually dated 1987 on the front, and it is quite thin, but still in pretty good, decent condition, especially for 1980s, and I'm sure it was worn out in the sun quite a bit, but got a nice, cool local graphic on the back. We did look that one up, and if we're lucky, we'll get about $90-95 for it, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Something like that. So, here's this one here, Shut Up and Ride. I like the back graphic on this one way better, but that one's pretty cool. We found this vest thing. I found this in the closet where I found the PS2. We're not exactly sure if it's just, it's got to be just like an underlayment or something. I don't know. It's like quilted all down the back, and then the front has a little bit of quilting here and across here. And then this is vented. This is like mesh. So not 100% sure, but this thing is, it's pretty clean.
I wonder if you just wear it underneath the shirt to protect you from bugs or something, like, you know, getting hit too hard.
I mean, looking at this label and stuff, it looks new, so. Yeah. It did get washed, right? Did you wash this one?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's been washed, so we can't call it brand new, but still very nice. So we'll show a couple of more shirts here real quick, then we'll move on to some of the others. Another really cool Harley shirt. This one actually just really has a very cool skull on the pocket. The back graphic's not too bad either. What was your favorite, Zena? Mine's the 1987 one, I think.
I mean, several of them are really awesome. I do like the flaming head one.
Oh, yeah. This one says Feel the Heat. This is Edmond, Oklahoma. That one's really cool. Where's the flaming, this flaming skull?
No. The one, the Ghost Rider one.
Oh, where is he? Where'd he go? Here it is. Dina likes this one because she thinks he looks like Ghost Rider. This one's from Orlando. This one looks, is this vintage too? Made in Mexico, but it has a really old look to it. That one's really cool.
There's several really awesome graphic ones in there.
Quite a few. We probably got 15 Harley shirts. And 10 to 15.
We found some new ones that were in bags that are not Harley shirts.
These would have been like vendor giveaways or something like that. This was in this bag, brand new, but we had to take it out so we could see exactly what it was. It is a Budweiser t-shirt, so that's pretty cool. And there was a couple of Texas Raceway ones. Texas Motor Speedway, that's got a really cool front graphic, but look at the back. The back is super neat on that one. And this one's even better. Has an awesome front graphic. Then on the back, look at that huge graphic on the back too. This one's super cool as well. This is on a Dickies tag, which is kind of neat.
And then,
so this is all like Harley and then those couple of new shirts. And then this rack is all, everything on this is motorcycle related, but not necessarily Harley. Lots of motorcycle club stuff. Some rallies. We've got Sturgis 2022, really nice shirt. This one is Laconia 2022. This one's up on the like northeast coast. Oh, look, it's got a big bleach spot right there. I didn't see that before. That's all right. It'll still sell. Laconia, New Hampshire. If your children can read potty words, shield their eyes for a moment. Xena really likes this one. Don't be a salty.
Because that's not just, I mean, that's like a gamer thing.
I know. Arkansas Bike Week 2022. And then here's one of the support your local outlaws. This is that club we were talking about.
A lot of those ones.
This one is sleeveless, but most of them aren't sleeveless. This one I also thought was really cool. Charlie's, what does it say? Charlie's here, support your local outlaw. Daytona 2000, cut off sleeves.
Okay.
Support the Outsiders Motorcycle Club. Lots of motorcycle club stuff. So really cool stuff on this rack as well. I'm going to guess probably what? At least $15 a shirt on this rack?
Sure.
Absolute bottom barrel $10?
Yeah.
And that's like trying to hurry up and get rid of them.
Once you hear the price, I mean, even at $10 a shirt, you're talking.
Yeah, even at $10 a shirt,
we're
doing well. So here's the one sweatshirt that we picked up. Nice Oklahoma State sewn on, stitched on logo. Very cool. Not vintage, but still a little older.
There's just some random stuff in here, like
there's a lot
Oklahoma,
of really like work
State,
t-shirts,
Cowboys.
Yeah, OSU stuff.
OSU.
Here's one brand new shirt with tags. John Deere's t-shirt, brand new with tags.
Vintage Planet Hollywood.
That one's cool. I just listed another vintage Planet Hollywood recently.
Goldschlager, Make Me Barf.
Anything else
there's
cool? A Jazz Festival 1995. That's single stitch.
And this dude, whoever he is,
Leon Russell. Show the back. It's got a big old back graphic too. There you go. Neither one of us knows who Leon Russell is.
There's also a couple of Raising Cane's.
Oh, the Cane's t-shirts. We've told you guys before, making sure you pick up Raising Cane's stuff. This is Fried Chicken Festival with the logo on the back.
That one has a big grease spot on the bottom of it.
That's alright. That one's really super specific, so I'm not sure how well that one will actually do. This one, however, is nice and clean. This is like a newer one. Probably only worn a couple times. Stirring up sauces. Is that what it says? Oh, Success. I can't read. Sorry, guys. That one's super clean, though.
A brand new with tags Metallica shirt.
Oh, yeah. This is made in Mexico of U.S. fabric, and it is dated 2007. So brand new with tags, 2007.
And then this.
And then this is the last item, one of my favorites. It is a vintage Levi's denim jacket, as you can see. The tag's relatively washed out, but the inner tag, I can read it just enough to know what size it is. So you kind of got like a quick hand wash. We didn't want to fade the tags out any worse and not be able to read them at all. So that should be at least $40, I think, because of the washed out tags, and it does have a lot of yellowing like around the collar and the sleeves and stuff from being worn so much. But
so this haul, the entire thing, we did go a couple times and make purchases and fill the car and then go back for more. And
3 different rounds.
3 different rounds, and of all 3 rounds, it added up to total $100.
Yeah, $100
total.
This is a crazy amount of stuff for $100, especially having Harley stuff. Like I said earlier, we know for sure that this is $50 by itself. The pins, I'm just going to list all the pins for $5 a piece.
The pins, the shirts, like I said, 100 shirts, 150 maybe pins, all those belt buckles and stuff. Yeah, definitely, like, you're talking, we spent maybe 25 cents an item.
So, this is not like an everyday thing, so if you guys think, you know, you see reselling YouTubers, they're always showing all the great stuff. It's not always like this. This was super lucky. We thought we were going to an average basic garage sale, and we got the surprise of a lifetime. So, yeah, was that 2 weeks in a row, or pretty much 2 weeks in a row we've had really awesome luck. So we had that jacket a couple of videos ago. That was probably a week and a half ago. So,
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That wasn't a yard sale, though. That was a thrift store.
Yeah, that was a thrift store, random thrift store find. So go see that video if you haven't already. But anyway.
On that note, let us know what you think what you like the best out of all the stuff we found, what you think of it.
What's your favorite item of what we actually showed you? I mean, we could be here all night showing you guys everything, but yeah.
We're gonna call it a night from there. Enjoy. I hope you guys all had a good 4th of July.
Yep, it's actually 4th of July now, so yeah. Happy 4th of July.
Safe 4th of July, and thanks for stopping in. Make sure you subscribe.
Yep, hit that notification bell, and make sure you like this video and comment down below.
Have a good night.
All right, bye guys. We'll see you next time.